life with them.
Okay, I know.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you can just ask them common questions, like ask them about their hometown. You can talk to them about your hometown. You can talk about the weather. You can talk about, food. Lots of that stuff is okay.
Uh, Not mention about their families or
Don't ask them about their family.
okay.
Yeah. Don't ask if they bring up the topic, like if they say, "Oh, my wife or my wife and my son, last week I went to a park with my wife and my son, and we had a lot of fun." Then they brought it up. Then you can say,
Oh,
"Oh, wow, that's cool. How old is your son?"
well,
But they mentioned it. So you don't want to ask them, "Are you married? Do you have any kids?" Because, that's very personal.
okay. I can't mention this topic ahead of them, right?
No, not unless they bring it up first.
Well, I think I have messages to study with you.
Yeah, and the reason that you don't want to ask them about their personal life, like for instance, if you say, "Are you married?" maybe that could really hurt their feelings because maybe they just got divorced.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's kind of like, yeah, I am married. I hate my ex-wife. She's so bad. Yeah. So you could, by mentioning something like that, maybe it could bring back some bad memories for them. So you
Yeah,
just never
you're right.
know about their personal situation. So if they bring up and say, "Yeah, last weekend I went to a park with my wife and my son or my daughter," they mention that. So then you can ask them, so, "Oh, you have a son. How old is he?" What, that kind of thing.
But I can I mention my personal situation?
You can if you want. You can talk about your personal life if you want. I mean, you
Mm,
don't want to become too emotional or too personal, but you can mention your personal life if you want.
okay, that is that matter, right?
Yeah, and maybe by you mentioning your personal life, if you feel comfortable doing that, maybe that will open the door for them to talk about their personal life.
Yeah, I see now.
Okay.
Thanks.
So, yeah. Yeah. So you just have to be careful about what you talk about. And
Mm,
um, don't ask them any personal questions about their family, about relationships, about their, how much money do you make? Don't ask them, oh, if they say, "Oh, yeah, I have a car in this city. Oh, how much does it cost?" Don't ask them that.
yeah, I know, I know. These questions are impossible to mention. But
Yeah.
I have clients. They will come to two co-workers, one boy and one girl, or one man or one woman. I don't know.
Uh
But
huh.
I have the personal good relationship with the man
Okay.
co-workers and my client. So I originally thought I can talk some personal topic with the man. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to mention your personal life about your relationships or your family, your whatever, that's okay if you want to talk about it. But
Oh,
don't ask them personal questions
I know.
unless they bring it up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay,
Okay.
because it's better to stay away from personal questions because you don't know a lot about their
Uh,
personal life and it
yeah,
could
yeah.
bring up some bad memories for them.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so you have to be very careful because you don't know what their background is or what their history is.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, good. Any other questions tonight, Angel?
No.
So this will
Eh,
happen. So they will come next week.
yeah,
Your clients will come next week.
yeah, yeah. Next week. And
Okay.
actually my head office is in Shanghai, but I'm not in Shanghai.
Okay.
I should go to Shanghai
So
by the
you have
high
to
speed.
take the high speed train to Shanghai. So you're going to
Uh,
you'll spend a few days in Shanghai.
yeah.
Okay. So do you live in the South
You think
now?
I'm living in South? I
Well,
like South people.
No, I'm just wondering because you were talking about an electric car, and I was just thinking that, electric cars work good in the south, but if you live in the
Oh
north
yeah,
where it's really, really cold, then don't
yeah,
buy an
yeah, yeah.
electric car.
Oh yeah. Anhui, do you know? Anhui
Yeah.
province.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay. So,
Anhui
okay,
province.
good. So I'm just saying if you live in Harbin, don't buy an
Oh
electric
no.
car.
Yeah, I know
Be-
it.
Okay, because electric cars don't don't work very well in cold weather.
Not in Beijing, I think. Beijing.
But Beijing doesn't get that cold.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Beijing gets cold, but not as cold as Harbin.
I originally thought Beijing, Hebei, Harbin is the same.
No, no.
No, okay.
Beijing gets cold, but not as cold as Harbin and
Okay.
northern China. It's very cold there. Beijing gets cold sometimes, but not as cold as Harbin.
So Beijing have many electric cars, right?
Lots of electric cars
Uh,
and electric buses.
oh, so you often take buses or taxi
I usually
to
take the subway.
subway?
Yeah, I
Okay.
usually take the subway, but I see if I take a taxi, a lot of the taxis here are also electric. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
So
so
there's a
you
lot of electric cars in Beijing.
yeah, I think most of cities in China now have the many kinds of electric cars.
Sure. And like when I was during the Spring Festival, I was in Xi'an,
Mm,
and
I know.
most of the cars in Xi'an are electric.
So
Yeah.
I, I
All the taxis are like BYD, they're all electric.
really
Yes.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Here in my city, just part of
Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
but in Xi'an, a lot of people have electric cars.
Actually, I prefer to buy the oil gas car 大众. Do you know it?
Uh, is that a
Uh,
Chinese brand?
no, the
Oh,
Germany brand
okay.
大众.
Volkswagen? Is it Volkswagen?
Let me see.
VW, Volkswagen.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Volks.
It's
That's called Volkswagen.
oh
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Okay, Volkswagen.
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't know.
good. Yeah, Volkswagen, VW. It's a good brand. Yep.
Mm, but it's not famous now. I think
Yeah, it's not
because the
famous now
electric.
because most people now in China are buying electric cars and they can buy Chinese made electric cars cheaper.
Yes, but I heard some news that say the electric will be damaged after how many kilometers
Oh,
or some years.
yeah, it depends on how much you drive it.
Yeah, then you will spend much money to change a
Yes,
new one.
to get a new battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
to get it to new battery. But yeah, so if you drive the car a lot, yeah, eventually you're going to have to. I don't know how long the batteries last because I don't know a lot about it because I don't own one. Yeah.
I heard of 3 to 500 kilometers.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to get a new battery then.
Oh no no. I mean chargeable for the battery.
To
Uh
charge it.
yeah
Ah, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I think each car is different.
Yes.
Yeah, each car is different. So you have to just do your homework on those cars. But if you feel like you want to buy a gas car or an oil car, whatever you want to call it, then buy one.
Yes.
In
I
Beijing,
will.
a lot of people have electric cars.
Yes. So I should consider it very seriously.
Yes. Yep.
Yes, I think now is the economy is not good, so
Yeah.
someone says you prefer to take the taxi. It's more
Yeah.
cheaper.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. You should maybe it's not a good time to spend the money. Maybe it's just maybe you should just wait and see and and see how things go. And I don't need a car because I can take public transportation wherever I want to go.
Yes, but in my city, the public car is, I think many orders to carry it,
You mean
and
take the public transportation? Yeah,
yeah,
the buses. You mean?
we have no the subway. We only have
Oh
the.
you have only have buses. Okay.
I wouldn't like to take buses.
Yeah.
So if taxi, when you met the bad weather,
Sure.
they're hard to call.
It's hard to get a taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually I don't. Usually I can take the subway. It's okay here.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
I
So
know.
I don't really have to worry about it. But if you live in a smaller city, maybe a car is necessary.
Yes. So I should consider it.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you have to think about which kind you want. If you like Volkswagen and you want to get a gas car or oil car, then do that.
Yes.
In
Thanks.
Beijing, it's easier to get because in Beijing it's hard to get a plate, a number plate.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and to get a gas car number plate, you wait 7 or 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's you sometimes maybe to get a green. The electric cars have a green plate, and some maybe now the wait for those is maybe only 2 to 3 years.
Wow. Okay. The different situation. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So in Beijing, it's not easy to get a number plate.
Yes.
So in your city, it's no problem.
Yes. For a bit now, no problem.
Okay. Any other questions tonight?
Mm, already, already asked, and
Okay, you're done.
okay,
No
and
more questions.
I hope you can invite me to your stage in
Again,
following days. Yeah.
sure. Tomorrow night you can come up on stage and sing.
Oh,
Do you like
my.
singing?
Mm, not very often.
So what if you're what if you want to go to the KTV with your clients? What if they ask to go to the KTV?
KTV. I
Yeah.
should take
Then
them to the KTV.
you have to take them to the KTV and they'll say, "Okay, we want to hear you sing a Chinese song."
Oh, really? I'm shy.
No, maybe you'll have to just show them how good of a voice you have.
And do you often to go to KTV in Beijing?
I not very often, no.
Oh,
Sometimes I get invited to go to the KTV, but I don't sing, I just listen
why?
because
Your
I'm not a singer.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a voice, my voice I can talk okay, but when I try to sing, it's not very good. So
But
I
I
don't
think your
sing.
voice sounds very well.
Yeah, my voice
And
sounds nice when I talk, but when I try to sing, it totally sounds much worse.
okay.
Yeah, so I don't sing, but I like to listen to music. So sometimes if I go to the KTV, I like to listen to music.
Also, when the music topic you will not sing to
No,
us. Oh, okay.
no. So when I do the music topic tomorrow night, it's just I'll be the host and I invite people to come up on the stage and give them an opportunity to share their beautiful voice with everybody.
My voice, my especially my singing voice is not nice
Not
as well as you. Yeah.
okay. Anyway, if you want to, if you, yeah, come back in the future and you can come back up on the stage again in the future. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Have a good night and have a fantastic day tomorrow. Okay,
And
Angel?
have a good night.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay. Thanks, Angel, for coming up on the stage tonight and sharing with us your questions, not about loneliness, but anyway, asking questions. She had a different topic that she wanted to discuss tonight about her clients. And again, this topic comes up a lot people ask a lot of questions. Most of the time, they'll send me a private message and say that they maybe have to meet with some clients. And a lot of times, when you meet with some foreign clients, people know that your English is not your first language. So most people, I'm going to say most people, I'm kind of very optimistic about this topic because I think most people are pretty kind-hearted. I don't think most people are evil, mean, nasty people. So I think most people are pretty kind-hearted and they're going to be understanding if you don't speak perfect English. It's okay. Just be confident, be kind, be polite, and everything will be okay. Yeah, don't worry about it, Angel. So anyway, thanks everybody for joining me tonight. My name is Todd, and yes, I am streaming live from Beijing. It's 8:51 here in Beijing, and our topic tonight is how to cope with loneliness. So if that's an interesting topic for you, or you have some questions, or you have some comments, and you would like to discuss that with me, raise your hand. You can come up on stage. My name is, again, I'll just do a quick introduction before we move on here and start to bring some more people up on stage tonight. If you're raising your hand, try to be patient with me because I'll be here for, a few hours tonight. So don't worry about that. Again, I am located in Beijing. I live in Beijing. I've lived in Beijing for 12 years, and I come from the United States of America. I don't teach English. And I'm not a professor at a university. So, yeah, I'm not an English teacher, but I am an English tutor in my free time. It's my part time job. I do English tutoring in my spare time. Um, let's see what else. I love Chinese food, but I don't speak Chinese. Yeah, I don't speak Chinese. I can only speak one language, and that is English. I can only speak English. So, again, our topic tonight is how to cope with loneliness. If it's something that you are interested in, you can raise your hand and come up on stage, and we can talk about it. Um, if it's not something that you're interested in, then you don't. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about, almost. So, why you lived in Beijing for 12 years? I guess I never stopped and asked myself that question. Good question. Maybe because that's my job. My job is here. My job is here. That's why. Anyway, cheers. Coffee from McDonald's coffee tonight. Mmm, delicious. So, yes, our topic tonight is loneliness. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, it is going to be music night. So, if you would like to sing, if you'd like to sing, you can come back or you can come up on stage tomorrow night and sing a song. Okay, tomorrow night is music night, and it's if you like music, you can join the live stream and you can come up on stage and you can um, chat with me about music, or you can sing a song. You can play the guitar. You can play the piano. You can sing a song in any language that you would like. You can sing it in English. You can sing it in Spanish, Korean, Chinese, Vietnamese, Russian, any language you want. Doesn't matter. Arabic, whatever. I've heard it. I've heard people come on my stage and sing in many, many different languages. I've been doing live streams for almost 2 years now. And I've heard people come up on this stage and sing in many different languages. So you don't have to sing in English if you don't want to. But it's your choice. Because when you come up on the stage and sing, it's your stage. You can sing in any language that you choose. Okay? Great. Okay, couple of notes tonight. First of all, a couple of topics that we don't talk about is we don't talk about religion and we don't talk about politics. Okay, so no religion, no politics in this live stream. Okay, we don't discuss any of the sensitive issues happening in and around the world. Okay, there's lots of negative stuff happening in different countries. I understand that. You can talk about that maybe in some other live streams. I don't know. Maybe some voice rooms. I don't know. But here we don't talk about those topics. Okay. So, also, if you're a parent in the live stream, please don't allow your children to be on camera. If you come up on stage, Hello Talk has a very, very strict rule that no children can be on stage, no children can be on camera, okay? So I can get in a lot of trouble if I have children on the stage, okay? Because I'm the host. So please, if you're a parent and you come on the stage, please don't allow your children to be on camera. That can get me in trouble. So far, I've been doing this for 2 years and I haven't gotten in any trouble. I haven't been reported, and I think I've been okay. So please don't don't allow your children to be on camera. That gets Todd in trouble, okay? Because Hello Talk is very strict about that. I learned that the hard way many months ago. Last year, I didn't know about this rule and I allowed some children to come up on stage and talk to me. And then all of a sudden, I got these messages from Hello Talk saying, no, 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 you can't do that. I go, what? No, you can't allow kids to be on stage, okay? They have to be 18 or over. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Don't do it again. I go, okay, I'm sorry. So now I haven't done that. So please, please, if you're a parent, don't allow your kids to be on camera. If it happens, I'm going to have to turn your camera off, okay? So, and I've done that before. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It is what Tuesday night. Tomorrow is Hump Day. We're going halfway through the week. I hope you are all having a fantastic week. Let's continue on with the live stream. And good evening,
Good evening,
Peter.
Todd. I'm
How
coming.
how are we doing tonight?
Very good.
Good. How's the weather in Kunming?
Oh, very good. 21 degrees.
Wow. Yeah, heavy snow in Beijing tonight.
Oh, yeah, I saw
Yeah,
your picture.
yeah,
Uh,
heavy snow.
the spring is early 1 month earlier than the other places.
Uh huh.
Yeah. Today I took some pictures. Uh,
Wow.
because uh,
Some flowers.
spring, yeah, flowers.
Some
Because
flowers are starting to bloom.
okay, spring is begin already begin in Kunming. The
Wow.
parks, flowers are blooming, many flowers. I took many pictures and sent three groups of the flowers.
Okay.
One is the flower of our country, national flower, uh, peony,
Peony.
peony,
Peony. Yeah.
peony.
Peony. Peony.
Peony, penny,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the national flower. Oh, it's blooming very
Wow.
well in
Very
the
good.
early spring.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
the next part is our city flower.
Uh huh.
Kunming city flower is camellia.
Oh, the camellia
Camellia flower. It's red and pink. Very, very beautiful.
and they're
And
blooming now.
oh, blooming now.
So you took
Mm,
pictures of those and posted them on your moments.
oh yes, I put on my
Okay,
moments.
I haven't checked. I haven't checked anybody's moments for a few days. I'll have to check your moments and see the beautiful flowers.
Oh, thank you. And the third part is the name of the flower blooming in spring in Kunming. In that park, I play mahjong at a tea house in the
Uh huh.
park.
Yeah.
That park has a big areas besides the tea house. The park, many flowers there. One of them, I don't know the English name, but it's famous for this park.
Okay.
People in the spring to go this park to visit the flowers. I look at the dictionary, find the name is Paria, Paria,
Okay. So
P A
it's a
R A
okay. So it's a very popular flower in Kunming.
A. Not so popular,
Oh,
but
not so popular. Just in this
in
park.
this park is popular.
Ah,
So I
okay.
named this is a well-known flower in this park to attract many visitors in the
Mm,
early spring. So I send the three groups of the WeChat. One
okay.
is the national flower, one is the city flower, and another is the park
The
flower.
park flower. So you posted that on your Hello Talk moments?
Yeah, your own
Okay.
Hello Talk moments
Okay.
this afternoon.
Okay.
Mm,
I'll check it later on tonight or tomorrow morning when I have some time.
okay, thank you.
Okay.
And while I play mahjong, I'm thinking about how to post the moments by the pictures. I should to
Uh-huh.
take the I thought about this, so I not pay more attention to my game. So today I lost
So you lost money today.
I failed in some games. I lost
Yeah,
money.
so that means that you weren't focusing on your mahjong cards because you need to match those, threes in threes, and so you weren't paying attention to your mahjong cards,
Okay.
right?
Right. Good. Good. Oh, today's topic is very interesting.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, you don't have to worry about loneliness because you seem to have a lot of friends and family close to you. I know
okay.
sometimes you're home alone sometimes, but maybe sometimes you like that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You set us a good example. You are a good example for us. You said many times, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I should learn from you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like alone.
Sure.
Besides, I have social activities. I
Yeah.
stay at home and I like to stay at the KFC or
You're
Luckin
right.
Coffee in the afternoon for hours. I
Right.
just with a cup of coffee there, sit there quietly.
Yeah. That's
I like
that's
it.
what I
Yeah.
like to do too. If I am have time, I like to go to a place like a coffee shop and be around lots of people and hear them talking. And most of the time, when you're in a coffee shop, like Luckin or KFC's or those restaurants, people are usually pretty in a pretty good mood.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good mood. And they are quiet. Some
Yeah.
play their phone, and some works there. Some work
Yeah.
there with their laptop.
Sure. Yeah.
Mm,
So
yeah.
just being around people, maybe they're not talking to you, but at least if you're at home, there's nobody. But if you go to a KFC or Luckin or a coffee shop, there's at least people around you. So it
Okay.
makes you feel a little bit better.
Yes. And the assistant, no, copy the word I learned. The lady works in the coffee.
Oh, barista.
Barista knows me.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And they give us a short conversation when I come into the
Okay, that's good.
coffee
They
shop.
just welcome you into their
Mm,
restaurant or their shop and just kind of like your family,
okay.
right? Yeah, they welcome you there. They want you to feel comfortable.
Okay. So let's read your moments quickly.
Okay.
Our topic for tonight's live stream: how to cope with loneliness. Loneliness can be an opportunity to learn more about ourselves and our goals. However, I also think that loneliness can be challenging and painful at times.
Yeah.
And it's important to seek support and connection when we need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I has experienced at the first months, the, at the last year, December.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so lonely,
Sure. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I was in the low emotion,
Right.
and I
Right.
went to
Yeah,
say,
because you just went through you just lost, a loved one.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I lost my loved wife last
sure.
December. Yeah,
Right.
I am a lower impression.
Right. So you were kind of going through
Quite a
a
time.
low point in your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today's topic is very interesting.
Yeah.
I often follow you. Yeah, I
Yeah.
learn from you. To
Yeah.
always said to me, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me, they're like, "Oh, you live alone. You're alone here in China. You're all alone." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm alone, but I'm seldom lonely."
Okay. Mm, no, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay,
I have regular uh, activity with my old friends, with my
sure.
family, and also I has many friends in Hello Talk.
Right, yeah,
I learn English in the Hello Talk every day, so
right,
I'm not feel lonely when I join the Hello Talk.
right. Yeah, so you have your your close friends there in Kuming, that you can spend time with to like in your choir or play mahjong, or you can go to Luckin and hang out or KFC, or you can go on Hello Talk and join some live streams.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
You have lots of options. Or you can go and how about in your community? Do you have some people that you know in your community, like some of your neighbors?
Yes. Uh, our community, many people asked me to join their play the cards or mahjong,
Okay.
but I don't want to go with
Okay.
them. I
Okay. But
just give them a polite answer,
yeah.
and well, we talk with them, short greeting when I meet them, when I
Okay.
meet them. But I don't have so close with my.
Right. You don't have a close relationship with them, but you just kind of say hello and
Okay,
greet them,
okay.
but you don't have a close connection with them.
Yeah, I have close connection with my old colleagues,
Sure.
friends, old
Right.
friends. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yes. Next, let me do the quiz. Today's
Oh,
quiz is a little difficult, confused.
a little bit difficult today, huh?
Oh, difficult, a little bit difficult. To blank, pain or suffering means to make it less intense or less severe. Yeah, there are four choices. A, disrupt.
Disrupt.
B, alleviate.
Yeah, alleviate.
Alleviate. C, attain.
Attain.
Attain. D, evacuate.
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 Yeah.
Evacuate. Yeah, evacuate is a new word for me. Uh, and I look at the dictionary. I find the answer is B, alleviate. Yeah,
Yeah.
alleviate means less intention, the less severe.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm, and disrupt sometimes means trouble with something.
Right.
Trouble by something, not with something.
Right.
Trouble by
Trouble.
something. Okay. And attain means we get something,
We gain something.
we gain something. Yeah, yes. And evacuate,
Evacuate means that we leave someplace.
we leave someplace.
Right.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So if
Uh,
if the if people say, you need to evacuate the building, that means maybe there's some danger.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe some accidents.
Right.
Yeah.
Or a fire.
Oh, fire. Oh,
Yeah.
fire.
We have
Yeah.
to evacuate.
Yes. So the answer is B.
Yes.
Alleviate.
Alleviate.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So sometimes if we have some pain, maybe we have to take some medicine to alleviate the symptoms.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm. Next, let's then three new vocabulary verbs. First one, overkill.
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 The new word.
New word, overkill. Overkill means using or doing more than what is necessary or appropriate for a certain goal or situation. For example, using a sledgehammer. How to pronounce
You're right.
sledgehammer?
You're
Yeah,
right. Sledgehammer.
a sledgehammer to crack a nut is an example of overkill. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. If you use a sledgehammer to crack a nut, will broken the meat in the nut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
The sledgehammer's way, way too big to
very too
use
big.
to crack a nut. You just need a nut cracker.
Oh, not cracker, not
Right.
cracker. Yeah.
Not a sledgehammer.
Okay, okay. I have sled cracker.
Okay. You have a
Okay,
nut cracker.
okay. because
Yeah.
when I bought some nuts, it's useful, more
Yeah.
nutrients in it.
Right. Right. Nuts are very healthy.
Very healthy. When I
Sure.
buy it, the shopper assistant suggested me you can buy
A nut cracker.
nut
Right.
cracker. It's very convenient. Yes.
Right. A nut cracker is all you need to crack a nut. You don't need a sledgehammer. A sledgehammer is overkill.
Overkill. Okay,
Yeah.
overkill. And next, stranded. Stranded.
Stranded.
Stranded. The word stranded means being unable to leave a place due to a problem such as not having any transportation or money.
Right.
For example, if you miss your bus and have no other way to get home, you could say you are stranded
Stranded.
at the bus stop.
Yeah.
It's like being stuck in a situation or place and you can't get out of it
Right.
easily. Okay.
Sure. So if you miss the bus and maybe you're stranded at the bus station until the next bus comes.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Until the next bus comes.
Yeah.
Can we use this word when stuck in the highway because the snowing?
Yeah,
Because
you can, yes, definitely. If you are on the highway and you're in a car and you can say, we got stranded out on the highway because of the heavy snow.
okay.
Yep.
During Spring Festival, in Hunan and Hubei province, many cars stranded in the
That's,
highway.
yeah, a lot
Stranded.
of people got stranded on the highway. So, yeah, we can use that word to describe that situation.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Next one, ordeal.
Ordeal.
Ordeal. Ordeal.
Ordeal. Yeah, the
Ordeal.
emphasis is on the second syllable, ordeal.
Okay. Second syllable is the stress.
Right.
Ordeal.
Right.
Ordeal. The word ordeal refers to very difficult, painful, or challenging experiences. It's like going through a tough situation that tests your strength or patience.
Right.
Maintaining a long distance relationship was an ordeal,
Ordeal.
but their love for each other helped them overcome the challenges and grow stronger together.
Right.
Good.
Good. Yeah. So a long
But on
distance
the whole, the
relationship,
long distance relationship is
difficult.
ordeal.
Yeah,
It's
it's a big,
difficult.
or yeah, it can be difficult, and you can describe a long distance relationship as a difficult situation or an
Different.
ordeal.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
ordeal. Next, English poem.
Oh yes,
Loneliness.
about
Loneliness
loneliness.
about today's topic. Loneliness. Alone I sit, in silence and still. No one to talk to, only time to kill. The world outside seems so far away as I powder my thoughts day after day. Loneliness creeps in, creeps. I write this word, creeps. Creeps means very afraid.
Yeah, creep means that, or if something creeps in, that means it enters in very slowly.
Oh, in very slowly,
Very
creeps in,
slowly.
very
Right.
slowly, creeps in. Like a thief in the night, stealing my joy, leaving me in fright.
Yeah.
I long for a friend, a companion to share, but all I find is mm, emptinesses.
Emptiness
Emptiness is emptiness
and
and
despair.
despair. Yes, let me go on. The clock ticks on as I sit here alone, wondering if anyone will ever come home. But until then, I will stay here and wait, hoping that someday I will find my soulmate.
Yeah.
Oh, good. When I read this poem, I remember a Chinese poem about loneliness. Very
Oh,
useful.
okay.
So I find it from my phone. Because this poem is written by a famous poet named Li Bai
Okay.
in Tai Dynasty in China. Very
Okay.
famous. Chinese students in the middle school learn this poem. So I find the English translation. I would like to read.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Super.
Okay, let me find it. Let me find it. Okay, the name of the poem is written by the poet Li Bai. The name is Drinking Alone with Moon.
Oh, okay.
Drinking
Drinking
Alone with
alone
Moon.
with the moon.
Okay. From a wine pot amidst the flowers, I drink alone without partners. To invite the moon, I raise my cup. We are three as my shadow shows up. Alas, the moon doesn't drink. My shadow follows but doesn't drink. Still, for now, I have three friends. They cheer me to cheer me up until the spring ends. I sing, the moon wanders. I dance, the shadow scatters. A week together we have fun. Drunk, separately, we are gone. Let's be boon companions forever. Pledging in heaven we'll be together. Oh, this post is very famous. And
Yeah.
the translating is from a famous doctor named Xu Yuanchong,
Okay.
who is the famous professor in Tsinghua University.
Wow.
Translate this poem from Chinese, ancient Chinese style into English.
Into English.
In English, it's the same as the poem just you posted in moments.
Uh-huh.
Very encourage people.
Right.
Also, I'm alone, but I had tried to make me happy. I invited the moon and my shadow to be a party as three peoples,
Right.
three partners. Very
So
good. And
so you're not alone. You have the
I'm not
moon and
alone.
your shadow and you. Those three people.
Three people. Okay. Now, when I read your poem, I remember this. So
Yeah.
I found it from my phone because I someday I read it from the another app has
Okay.
this poem. Yeah,
Good. So that's good that the poem that I posted reminded you of this poem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go on with today's topic. You give us some articles to describe how to cope the loneliness.
Yes.
Yes. Next. Here are some possible reasons why we feel lonely. They have moved to a new place and don't know anyone there. They have lost someone they loved or cared about, such as a family member, a friend, or a pet. Yes,
Right.
sometimes even a pet, make us sad when we lose.
Sure. Definitely. Definitely.
Okay. They have broken up with their partners or gotten a divorce.
Yes.
They don't have enough time or opportunity to talk to or meet new people. They don't have anyone who shares their interests, values, or goals. They don't have anyone who listens to them or supports them when they need help.
Right.
Yes, those reasons make some people feel lonely
Sure.
at that time.
Right.
So how can come with it? How can cope with
Yeah.
it?
How can we
You
cope
give
with
us
it?
tips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here are some possible ways to cope with loneliness. Reach out to other people who might also feel lonely, such as your neighbors, classmates, co workers, or online friends. Okay,
Yes.
online friends is also sometimes can
Sure.
cope with the loneliness, but
Definitely.
um, not too much relying on it.
Yeah, don't rely on them too much because if
Oh,
you spend too much time relying on your online friends, that means you stay home in your house and you don't go out.
okay, okay,
Yeah, and that can cause depression.
okay. Just one tip, and the other tips are more
Yeah,
lower. Join a club, group, or community that matches your hobbies, passions, or beliefs, such as sports team, a book club, an English club, or that can give you or volunteer group. Yes,
volunteer
volunteer
group.
group is good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm. Because the volunteers get there can help the other people and help
sure.
each other.
Yeah.
Or it's a social activity. Good.
Yeah, you have to join some kind of a social activity that you are, interested in.
Okay. Next, adopt a pet that can give you love. Yes, it is
Yeah,
true.
pets can be good companions for people. And I know it's not the whole answer. You don't want to totally rely on your pet to only be the only person that you hang out with, but a pet can help you with temporary loneliness.
Okay.
Yeah, but you still need to meet
Loneliness.
people.
Okay. Meet
People
new
still
people.
don't rely on your dog or your cat. You still need to go out and meet real people.
Okay. Loneliness is a common and normal human emotion, but it can also affect our mental health and well being. If you or someone you know is feeling lonely, there are ways to cope and connect with others.
Yeah.
Good.
Definitely, yeah. So if you feel lonely, you have to try to, um, you have to get out of your house. You have to join some activities. If you like sports, you need to maybe join a health club, or if you like books, you need to join a book club. You need to join some clubs or some activities, some things that you like. If you like cooking, maybe take some cooking classes, do something to get yourself out of your home and do something that you enjoy.
Okay. And for the people, some healthy clubs is helpful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely. If you
they
go to a
don't
health
listen
club,
to the doctors to tell how to keep our body healthy.
right?
But be careful, don't buy more the products they suggest.
Yeah, yeah. You
And
have to be careful,
we have
cautious.
to become, oh no, 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 no. We have to control ourselves, buy
Yeah,
things we need. Uh,
definitely.
yeah. Next, let us learn a common expression. That's strange.
That's strange.
That's strange. The expression that's strange is used to indicate that something is unusual, unexpected, or difficult to understand. It can also show that the speaker is surprised or puzzled by something that does not match their expectation
Right.
or knowledge. Two short conversation. My sister is cooking dinner tonight. That's strange. She never cooked dinner. Okay.
That's strange. She
That's
never cooks
strange.
dinner.
That's strange. Yeah. Next, Victor is walking to work today. That's strange. She never works to work.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
strange.
she's drive to work.
Yeah, he
Take the
never
bus.
walks to work. He always
Okay.
takes the subway.
Okay.
Yeah,
Other ways to express this. That's odd.
that's odd.
That's odd.
Yeah,
That's weird.
that's weird. Yeah, that's strange. That's odd. That's
That's
weird.
odd.
All
Okay.
of those mean the same thing.
Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. And stranger means some people we don't met before.
Right. Yeah. A
Stranger, yeah,
stranger is somebody that we don't know.
or don't know.
Right.
Okay. Next, your dictation also describe how to cope with the loneliness.
Loneliness.
Loneliness is a common human experience that can be felt even when surrounded by others. It's a complex emotional feeling that can arise from variety of factors, including a lack of meaningful social connections or a feeling of not belonging, belong,
Belonging.
belonging. Loneliness can have negative effects on both mental and physical health, but it can also be an opportunity for personal growth and self discovery.
Right. Sure. So there's sometimes loneliness is challenging and difficult and depressing, but sometimes when we're alone, it's a time that we can self-reflect and think about, clear our minds and think about what's important to us.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
that's called self-reflection.
self reflection,
Right, self-reflection.
and also, uh, if sometimes I feel lonely, read some books. For example, you remind us the book Positive Thinking.
Yeah, the
Uh,
power of positive
the
thinking.
power of the positive thinking. Read this book can help us cope with loneliness.
Sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
get the
definitely.
positive
Yeah,
attitude
yeah.
doing
A lot of
um,
times,
yeah.
loneliness at some point, with a positive. You don't have to be lonely. There's lots of things you can
Okay.
do.
Oh,
Yeah, most people in China live in very big cities. Yeah, there's
okay.
always things going
Oh,
on.
yeah, because every neighbors are unique. They close the door. They never met many
Sure.
times.
Right.
Even stay live in the same floor, same building. They don't know each other. Yeah.
Right. You're right.
Okay. So the loneliness, long time in the loneliness situation can cause some mental health.
Sure. Yep.
Mental health.
Yeah.
If get serious, have to see the doctor.
Right. Yeah. So you
Okay.
have to try to get
Mm,
outside. You have to
okay.
try to join some activities
Activities.
and be around other people. That helps. Maybe and meet new friends. That's why my English corners that I host. Some people that come, they tell me they're just lonely. They don't have any friends. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. So you can join the English corner.
Okay, joining
Yeah.
current. Yeah, just some clubs,
Right.
singing
Some
clubs,
singing clubs.
music
English clubs, book
instruments
clubs.
clubs, book clubs. Yeah.
Lots of different clubs.
Uh, Besides the dancing at a square, some old men like the instrument music groups. They are playing the instruments
Right.
together instead of dancing. It's good, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that too in some of the parks. They'll play some of them play like some traditional Chinese instruments.
Okay.
Yep.
I sometimes go there to listen
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
park. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear that sometimes also like during the lunchtime, I go outside and take a walk and there's a park across the street and we have at that park they have like ping pong tables.
Okay. Oh, ping pong
Yep, and
tables.
a lot
Yes.
of the retired people are there playing ping pong, and maybe some of them are playing some, erhu or some
Ah,
types of
okay.
Chinese musical instruments. So it's
Awesome.
very active.
Very active, active.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to be lonely if you go to those places and you're around people. You hear the music, you see the people, playing some ping pong, and it's just nice to be around people.
Yes. Okay.
Good. So tomorrow is Wednesday. You just kind of we're gonna relax.
Relax,
right?
relax. Maybe in the locking or KFC in the afternoon.
Maybe you'll take a walk,
Take a
and
walk.
Luckin is close to you,
Oh, close to me now.
right? Now it's very
Yeah.
close to you, so you can walk there in several minutes.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, and by hanging out at Luckin, maybe in the afternoon, are there a lot of people there, or is it not very many people?
Mm, there are some people because the school will begin at week. Next week.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
Some students there.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh,
After school
School
starts, then
students, high school students there.
the high
They
school
like drink.
students.
They like drink. Uh, some drinks instead of water or tea.
Okay, that's good.
uh,
It's a
yeah.
good place for
For
them to hang
example,
out.
my granddaughter, she's so less drink water or tea. She
Uh
likes
huh.
like the drinks bought buy from the shop, the soft drinks.
Oh,
And I said to her, drink more tea is better, and the mineral water are better than the drinks. But
yeah,
she don't. She likes to drink the drinks from the like soda, like
yeah.
uh,
Those sugary drinks.
okay, sugar drinks. Yes,
Yeah,
sugar drinks.
sugary
Yeah.
drinks that
Yeah,
have
sugar
lots
drinks.
of sugar in them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of young people like to drink those sugary drinks. I understand. I remember when I was that age, I used to like to drink. I didn't like water or you know
Tea.
tea or any of that. I drank coffee, but I preferred to drink like Coke or Pepsi or something.
Oh, sometimes I drink a Coke Pepsi. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
And here
kind.
now,
If I eat too much food, I like a Coke Pepsi to
okay,
help me with my 消化. No, 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 no. Have the food be mm,
digested.
digested.
Yeah.
Okay, my friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I try not to drink Coke or Pepsi very often. Once in a while, I do, but not
Mm,
very often. But when I was younger, like in high school and college, I drank lots of sugary drinks.
okay.
Yeah. So your granddaughter is normal.
It's normal.
Yep, it's normal for her. She just has to, you know, limit it a little bit.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Thanks for coming on stage tonight and sharing and reviewing that information that I posted today. Sounds like you learned some new words today.
Okay.
Stranded and
Stranded.
overkill.
Overkill.
Yeah. And ordeal.
Ordeal.
Good. Some new words. And also, the quiz was not as easy today as it was in the past. You
Okay.
learned alleviate.
Yeah. Uh, Alleviate
Yeah.
and evacuate.
Evacuate.
Evacuate. Yes.
Good. So in a quiz, you learned two new words.
Okay.
Fantastic. Well, sounds like when I looked at the tonight when I came home, I had a few minutes. I checked the quiz, and it looks like most people answered the question correctly.
Oh,
So that's good. Maybe they had to use their dictionary, but that's okay. If you look up the words in your dictionary, that means you're learning something new. So that's okay.
okay.
Great. Okay, Peter, have a great day tomorrow. Whatever you decide to do, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow night.
Okay. I will.
Okay?
See you
Okay. Bye
tomorrow
bye.
night. Bye bye.
Okay, thanks, Peter, for coming up on our stage tonight and reviewing that information that I post on my moment. So if you're wondering, where does he get that materials from? That's amazing. Does he have a book or something he's reading from? This is the messages that I get from people. I joined your live stream last night, and that Peter, Peter, Mr. Peter, he he was reading some stuff from in your live stream, and I'm wondering where does he get that stuff from? I said, all you have to do is you have access to that information too. You just have to check my moments, and, that's where Peter uh, um, reads this information from. pending in his notebook. And then he comes up on my stage every night that I do a live stream, and he will review what he learned. So it's a good review for him. It's a good review for those of you that are in our audience tonight. So you see, Peter, I have a lot of people send me messages that he's very inspirational. He inspires people to continue learning or to not give up, because if Peter can do it, I can do it. That's what I hear. If he can do it, I can do it. So Peter's a great inspiration to me. I'm like, okay, that's nice. Don't tell me. Tell Peter. Send him a message. You can send him a message and tell him yourself. He would like to hear from you. So thank you, Peter, again. Again, as always, it's very. I really appreciate that you come up on the stage and do what you do, because I know it's not easy. So thank you so much for doing that. Tonight, our topic is, as Peter has said, how to cope with loneliness. We all have been through this before. Maybe you have some strategies or some ideas, or maybe you're coping with loneliness right now. If that's the case, hopefully you can learn something tonight from this live stream. How to cope with loneliness. A lot of people ask me if I'm lonely. And as I have said before, before in my live streams, many times, um, yes, I'm alone, but I'm seldom lonely, because I'm around people all day. I'm around people at work, my colleagues, never lonely. They're always talking to me, and I have meetings, and yeah, it's a pretty good day. And then in the evening, um, after I leave work, I have a private tutoring class that I will have a private tutoring class with my students one on one. So within those classes, those private tutoring classes that I do after my in the evening, I'm chatting with somebody, my students. Sometimes we learn some materials that I bring. Sometimes we just chat about certain topics, whatever they want to talk about. After I leave that private tutoring class, I rush home and start my live stream, usually at 8 p.m. So then I'm talking to you. So even though I'm home, I'm alone, I have my plants. I have plants here. They're alive. I have my plants. If I want to talk to them, I can talk to my plants. But most of the time, I host a live stream. I talk to my friends here on Hello Talk. After I finish my live stream, I brush my teeth, I wash up, and I go to bed. I wake up the next morning and do it all over again. And then on the weekends, when I don't have my full time job, I still have part time jobs, and I host English corners here in Beijing. So on Saturday and Sunday, I host English corners in Beijing. Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon, Saturday evening, I have another English activity that I attend. So all weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'm always around people, lots of people. I meet new people. I'm helping my students whom I tutor on Saturday and Sunday. I'm talking to my English Corner members who join my English Corner on Saturday and Sunday. So I always am around lots of people. So when I have some alone time, I cherish it. I cherish sometimes my alone time because it's nice. Just me. I don't have to talk to anybody. I can just drink my coffee, be alone, and not worry about anything. So that's just me. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is Tuesday night, and our topic is loneliness. How to cope with loneliness. the reason I talked about this topic tonight because I had received some messages from a few friends of mine here on Hello Talk. They call them, they say they're my fans. I just call people who follow me on Hello Talk my friends. Um, but anyway, they have sent me some messages, and because they were going through some loneliness issues, and so I kind of helped them or talked to them and gave them some, some advice, just personal advice, because I had been through this before as well, um, in my past. So sometimes sometimes being alone is okay. Um, but it's not good to just stay home and be alone day in and day out. You have to go outside and you have to be around people if possible. So anyway, I encourage people. For me, if I have free time, I will hang out in a coffee shop. So anyway, smoking and see a film online. Okay, good for you. Can you open this live in YouTube channel, because here the time is limited? I would love to do that, but unfortunately in China, YouTube is blocked. Yeah. So in China, we cannot access YouTube. So not really it's not really convenient for us to start or to have YouTube. So YouTube is blocked. YouTube is blocked in China. So we are not from China, but I'm in China. Maybe you're not in China, but I'm in China. So since I'm living in China, I can't access YouTube. So maybe you're not in China, but I am. And that means that I can't access YouTube. So it's not convenient to access YouTube because it's blocked in China. But that's okay. You can join this Hello Talk live stream. And if you have a time limit, um, you just have to manage your time wisely, or you can purchase the VIP service. And then you don't have to worry about the time limit. You get unlimited time if you have the VIP service. Now, I'm not trying to push and sell the VIP service, but it all depends on how important it is to you. So if you don't want to buy the VIP service, then you just kind of have to manage your live stream time. You have to be very careful and manage your live stream time very wisely. So yes, and TikTok. Yeah, TikTok, the American TikTok is also blocked in China, but China has its own version of TikTok. They have Douyin. So but yeah, I don't do live streams on any other platforms. I only do live streams on Hello Talk. What kind of game have you done in the past? Like Coco, I don't really play video games. Yeah, when I lived in America, I had Xbox or PlayStations, and when I would play some console games when I lived in America, um, I I played mostly sports games like NBA 2K, those kind of games. But now that I live in China and I work, um, I don't really I don't play games. Even though I work for a video game company, I don't have time to play games. Yeah, at work, sometimes if we launch a new game, the project managers will ask me to download the game, and I'll play it for a couple of weeks, but um, then I'll delete it. They'll say, Todd, I just want your feedback on this game. So I'll download it, play the game for a couple of weeks, and then delete it and tell them my feedback. So when do you need to renew your visa? Every 2 years. Every 2 years, I renew my visa. Hi, Todd. Now it's snowing outside. Yes, it is. snowing here in Beijing. You're right. Yes, it is snowing here in Beijing. Is his voice breaking? Coming some voice or just from my side? I don't. My side, it seems okay. Does it seem like my Wi-Fi is not very stable? Is my voice breaking up, or the picture not clear, or can you hear me and understand me? Okay. Hi, Todd. Welcome to China jail. I have bought a new phone. Oh, okay. Okay. So it seems like it's okay. It seems like other people are saying it's okay. So maybe it's something with your connection. Yes. So yes, it is snowing here in Beijing, and heavy snow tonight. I was lucky to get home just in time to start my live stream. Some voice is coming from my speaker. Okay. Okay, let's continue on with our live stream and talk about our topic. Hello. Can you
Hello.
can you hear me okay?
Okay, can you close my camera?
Yeah, you can close your camera.
Yeah,
No problem.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. How are
Okay.
you? So this is your first time to be up on my stage?
Yes, it's my first time. I always raise hand in your live streaming room. So
Okay,
this is the
great.
first
Well,
time. Thank you for inviting.
welcome to the stage. What's your do you have an English name?
Yes, my English name is Watson.
Wilson. Okay. Wilson,
Yes.
welcome to the live stream. How long have you had Hello Talk, Wilson?
I have hello talk for about 1 or 2 months.
Oh, okay. So
Yes, I'm new
you're
here.
a new member.
Yes, I'm new member here. Thank you.
uh, to Hello Talk. Welcome to Hello Talk and welcome to my live stream. How was your day today?
Yes, it's pretty good. Although it's kind of busy for my work,
Okay.
but it's
Oh,
okay.
your
Yes.
work was busy?
Yes, sometimes it's really busy, just like today.
Yeah, because you just come back from the holiday, right?
Yes,
And you have lots of work to do.
yes. I got a lot of work. My job is something like a civil servant.
Okay.
I work in airport, so this time is the traveling is busy. So job
Yeah.
is
I was in the
okay.
airport. I was in the Beijing Peking airport, and I flew from Beijing to Xi'an, and yeah, both airports were very crowded.
Yes, though I live in a small city, but the airport is really busy this year
Sure.
because in the Chinese festival, many people return here to have reunion with their families,
Yeah.
relatives, and after festival, they all uh, return to their job from the
So the
airport.
airport, even in the small cities, the airports are very crowded,
Yes, it's very crowded here.
right? So what kind of work do you do at the airport? I mean, like what area do you work in?
Work like something logistics of flight is some work of ground.
Oh, okay. So
Yes,
you do some like logistics for some flights. So you don't really have to deal with a lot of customers.
yes. I just have some work. I have some underline or sub. They uh, I really don't know how to speak it. They drive some vehicles in the
Uh,
airport to
okay.
support the flight. So I
That's what
am.
so you but you don't have to deal with any passengers.
Yes, I don't need to passenger. I just manage
Okay.
the staff to do the right things.
Okay. Yeah. So you don't have to deal with passengers, in the airport.
Yes,
So that's good. So that means that that sounds like a good job. It's a very, very important job.
yes, maybe, but it's
Yeah.
very busy. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
And lots of flights, right?
Yes, sometimes you have to get home earlier, have to work about more than 12 hours per day.
Wow. So sometimes
And
you have some long days.
yes, long days. It's both physical and mental work. You must
Yeah.
be very nervous. Yes, can't make a mistake there.
Yeah. So do you work outside or are you indoors?
And both, but most
Both.
time I work indoors.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So most of the time, so in your city or your city that you live in, is the weather warm or is it cold?
I live southeast, uh, northeast of China. I
Ah,
live in
so it's
Liaoning
very
province.
cold.
Yes, it's very cold here. Yes, and
Ah,
today it's very, is the wind is windy
very
outside.
windy.
Yeah, very windy, but not have snow like Beijing, your
Oh
place.
yeah, Beijing. This morning in Beijing, it was windy, and
Yes.
when I went to work, it was just a little bit of snow, just a few flakes. It wasn't that heavy, but when I came home tonight, yeah, we have very heavy snow tonight,
Oh yes.
but
So
not
the
too windy.
traffic must be very busy and some
Yeah,
jam
yeah,
traffic jam there.
yeah. The traffic when I was coming home because I started my live stream at 8 p.m. and I was worried that I was going to be late because of the
Oh
traffic,
yes.
but I made it home just in time to start my live stream.
Oh yes. Thank you. In time.
But I was very lucky,
Uh,
because when it's snowing, traffic slows down a lot.
yes.
Do you drive a
Mm,
car?
yes, I drive a car
Okay,
during my work. Uh,
okay.
does the snow will the snow melt tonight? You
Um,
think?
I don't think so because the weather's supposed to be cold.
Oh
So it's going to be
yes.
chilly. So when we wake up tomorrow morning, the snow will probably still be on the ground.
Yes, but if it's not it if it not melt and tomorrow's morning will the traffic will also have
Yeah,
some problem I think.
sure. So tomorrow morning, when I go to work, I'll take the subway, so I don't have to worry about traffic.
Yes, the subway is not is the best choice maybe.
Yeah, yeah. So when I go to work tomorrow morning, because I don't drive a car, I'll just take the subway.
Yes.
And
What
so
time will take the subway?
usually I get on the subway around 7 a.m.
No, 7.
Early,
Oh,
early.
I think it's okay. It's not it's not the peak of this
No, it's
subway.
not. That's why I leave early and I start my
Yes,
day early because I want to avoid rush hour.
yes. Though I live in a small city in northeast, but the traffic is also very jammed while it
Yeah,
was morning and afternoon when they go and after work. Yes, the
yeah.
vehicle is everywhere.
So do you have a
They,
gas car or electric car?
I get gas car.
Okay,
It's rarely to see an electric car in my place.
okay, because of the cold
Yes,
weather.
yes, I think maybe mm, 2% of
Really?
the electric car.
Okay,
Yes,
I think that's common even in America. A lot of people who live in the north don't have electric cars because the electric cars don't
don't work so
Yeah.
I was the same work since I graduated.
Mm.
I'm 39 years now, and it's 16 years,
16 years at this
16,
at this at
16 years.
16 years at the same job.
Yes, yes, the same job. Now I
That's
think
good.
I will change my job because this job is too limit for I can't for some reason I can't work it till my retirement. So I have to choose some new job. I
Oh,
have
so you're gonna look
yeah
for a different job.
different job. Yes. Um, may I ask you a question?
Sure.
Um, how many jobs have you ever been after you graduate?
How many jobs did I have?
Yes.
Wow, many jobs. Well,
Um,
I would say probably, the average American in their lifetime has between 6 to 8 different jobs.
6 to 8
Yeah,
different jobs.
yeah.
So what is the fan of the different? They are relevant or irrelevant.
So basically, why do they change their job?
No, no, no. I mean, what's you mean each American people will have 6 to 8 different job?
Yeah, most of the time, Americans, excuse me,
Mm,
most Americans will change their job in their lifetime maybe six to
yes.
eight times.
Are the job is are the job relevant
The same
between
job.
them? The same
Yeah,
job.
usually that's the same job. They'll maybe just
Yes.
change different companies.
Oh yes, I know. In Chinese we call it 跳槽, maybe.
Yeah.
It's just to
So a lot
change
of
the company.
time,
Yes.
right, just change companies. And a lot of times they want to do that because they want to make more money.
Oh yes, I know that.
Yeah. So a lot of
But
times maybe they'll change their job because maybe they don't like their boss or they just want to
yes,
they want to make more money.
yes. But what I face now is change profession,
Yeah. You want to
not
change
a
to a
job.
different field.
Yeah, different field. Yes,
Yeah.
it's really a challenge for me because I have to do everything from the bottom,
From the
from
beginning.
zero, from
Yeah.
beginning.
You have to
Yes,
start from the beginning and
yes,
you have to find a company that's willing to, you know, to help you.
yes. Have you ever change your field of the job?
Yeah. When I moved to
What?
China,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. Because I used to be when I was in America, I was involved in sales and marketing, and then I changed to human resources in America. I worked in training,
Oh
so I
yes.
changed my field because when I went to college, my major was business and marketing. I had no experience in HR or training at all.
Yes. So, could you give me some advice? How did you
How did I?
solve the problem when
I
you
got
faced?
I
Yes.
got very lucky because I was able to find a company that was willing to give me a chance. Because when I changed my job and went into human resources and training, I told them I have no experience doing this. I have experience working with a lot of people. I'm very extroverted. I'm not shy. I'm good at public speaking, but I have no experience in training or human resources. They said, that's okay. We can train you.
Yes. That's definitely your advan advantage.
So I got
Advance.
lucky.
Yes.
I was lucky that
Yes.
I was able to find a company that was willing to give me a chance.
Yes. So you did the same job, same professional in China?
No, when I moved to
No.
China or after that job, because after that job I changed and went back to sales with the same company, and because I was asked to become a manager,
Oh, yes.
so I changed into sales and I was a manager, and then I moved to China.
Yes. Um, I think it's very, and now it's a new challenge for me because Chinese work is very competitive.
Very competitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
competitive.
It's not,
Yes,
yeah. So I would be very careful about changing your job because the job market right now is very unstable.
yes, unstable.
So
Yes,
I know you think it's boring. I know you think that your job is a dead end. We call it a dead end job, meaning that you don't have any room to be promoted or anything. But you know what? To be honest with you, I know a lot of people who would love to have your job
yes,
because
but
they have no job. They have no
as
job. They sit home
yes,
and they have no salary. They don't know what they're gonna do. They're very depressed or sad because they don't have a job. So you should consider yourself very lucky that you have a job.
yes, but I think I will make up a mind to do that,
Yeah.
and
So you have to be careful.
just like Syria, I have broken uh, my boat and just will fight.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. So maybe
uh,
maybe it's easier for you to find a job. But in Beijing and Shanghai, a lot of the bigger cities, a lot of people are unemployed.
yes, I know that.
They have no jobs.
I know that.
Yeah.
So it's my precaution to find a profession
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah. So if you want to change your profession, if you want to change the field that you're in, yeah, so you can go out and, you know, do some interviews and talk to some companies and see if they'd be willing to give you a chance.
Yes, I have studied for several years to pass some certificate for professional
Okay, great.
profession. So I think it's not so competitive of job because it have a threshold, it have some hurdles uh,
That
of
you have to
the certificate.
yeah, so you have to get those certificates, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So if you're working towards that and you pass all those and get all those certificates, then you can start looking for a new job. I think it's good if you can find a new job. It's something challenging and it's probably good for you.
yes. Maybe
That's
it's
good.
really yes, it's really a challenge for me, but I have to face that.
Yeah,
I have made my mind.
you have to
Yes,
face that challenge.
yes. I would never regret for doing
Yeah,
that. Yes,
sure. Yeah. If you don't do it, maybe someday you'll think back and wish you had made a change.
yes.